Today we're going to play Blood Red Sky's bounce scenario. I've modified the regular stands with an antenna. Plays the same, but looks way cooler. Disadvantage, neutral, and advantage is shown by the number of segments on the antenna. I also made my clouds 3D. The look's the thing, right? So let's start with the setup. During setup, the British will play the low-level haze card. This will help poor quality British pilots to dodge shots at low altitude. The German player will play the supply shortage card. This forces the British to start their squadron with one boom chit, reducing their staying power in the game. At the center of the board, the first British element is placed. An ace with a rating of 5 and 3 rookie pilots rated 2 each. All stands are set to 3 segments each. Thus, the Hurricanes are flying at neutral. Supporting the central element is an element in top cover with a pilot rated 4 and a pilot rated 3. This element will enter the board at the end of the first turn. Here is the British starting hand. Throughout the game, I will describe each card as they are used. The Germans place 2 fighters, pilot ratings of 5 and 4, coming in at 10 o'clock high. Advantage planes have their antennas set to 5 segments each. 2 more German planes, rated 4 and 3, are coming in at 7 o'clock high. This is the starting German hand. Okay, now it's time to get going with the game. The first to move are advantage skill 5 planes. The German pilot decides to dive, burning advantage to gain speed. The Ace's pilot action choice is outmaneuvering. The German with skill 5 automatically succeeds, forcing the British skill 2 pilot to disadvantaged. The next to move is an advantaged pilot skill 4. The Germans have 2 of these, here and here. He chooses the one on the left to dive on the disadvantaged Hurricane. This is a deflection shot because the fire is coming through the defender's side arc. The German pilot is allowed to shoot because it's shooting from a neutral position to a disadvantaged position. The Brit pilot will play a robust card. This will reduce the number of German attack dice by 1. A successful hit causes 1 boom chit to be placed upon the squadron. However, the British will play the home advantage card, which disregards the boom chit just placed. Now, the disadvantaged pilot has to pass a dodge test to avoid being shot down. Usually, he would roll 4 dice plus a 5th for low-level haze. But this is a deflection shot, which uses target speed rather than agility, giving him 10 dice instead of 5 to dodge. The next 2 German pilots will attempt to outmaneuver the trailing Hurricane. Pause the video to review the outmaneuvering rule. The The German pilot would love to take a shot, but a neutral-to-neutral shot is not allowed. So he chooses a pilot action of outmaneuvering with the hopes to get the British pilot reduced to disadvantage. The British ace is within 6 inches of the rookie pilot, so he chooses to place the mother hen card in order to help the rookie pilot resist the outmaneuvering attempt. The pilot gets 4 dice for the maneuver test, and the mother hen card adds 2 more. We need 1 symbol to succeed. The Germans failed to force the British to disadvantage. However, the British ace failed his pilot test to retain the mother hen card for use later in the turn. An advantaged 3 skilled pilot moves next. A skilled 3 versus a 2 will automatically succeed outmaneuvering, as there is no mother hen card eligible to play. A disadvantaged plane is reduced to 1 segment on the antenna stand. All advantaged planes have moved except for those off board. Now, neutral pilots with a skill 5 move. The British ace will decide to burn some of his advantage to maneuver. This allows him a turn of up to 180 degrees anywhere in his move. He turns sharply left, moves 7 inches, and his pilot choice will be to climb. The Germans play the poorly trained opponent's card. This forces the Brit 5 pilot to pass a maneuver test in order to successfully climb back to neutral. He will roll 7 dice. Next, the neutral Brit 2 moves. He moves 7, turns 45 degrees left, and then climbs. The next disadvantaged Brit 2 does the same. Moves forward, turns left, and climbs. This time the German player plays his Great Climb card, forcing the Brit 2 to roll a maneuver test. Finally, the last disadvantaged Brit gets to move. He plays a tight turn card, which will allow him to turn to the right at the beginning of his move and duck into the clouds. Planes in the clouds automatically get neutral status and cannot be fired at. The 2 off-board Hurricanes now can come on in advantaged mode and are eligible to move in turn 2. Will they be in time to save the day? So join me for turn 2 and find out.